You're live.
Yes, we're live.
You didn't put no.
When Luther God takes the throne and Kahuna knew he brings the tide. American Cupcake flips the script for a legendary ride. And the spurs stay to the mix to make the morning air raise loud. Because the cult ain't born, the mic's alive, and the show starts right now. When Luther God takes the throne and Kahuna knew he brings the tide. American Cupcake flips the script for a legendary ride. And the spurs stay to
Damn.
Gotta love when the intro just plays twice. Love it.
What the hell's going on here?
Love it, love it. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the show. Joining me this morning is the one and only Mr. Presidential Candidate, Joseph Catalano, the 111th. Unfortunately, Kahuna and Cupcake won't be joining us today. Cupcake is working, and Kahuna had a lovely appointment with the physician. They're going to check his bunghole, the exit only. He doesn't want no poop noodle in him. But, you
Oh, is he
know,
getting a colostomy? What? I mean, he's getting.
I don't know what he's doing. I'm just fucking throwing out a little funny joke jab at him.
Colonoscopy. They're sticking their finger up his ass.
They don't do that no more. They check it through liquids, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a new test. I guess that became inhuman to stick your finger up someone's ass and pull out shit, I guess, you know.
So there's that, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone today? I'm sure everyone's has a little Super Bowl hangover from yesterday.
Yeah, for sure.
This, you know, we gotta
Who
love
won
it.
the Seattle Seahawks? Is it
Yes,
that making
the
Mason important? and happy?
Mason, when you catch this replay, if you join us, whatever, congratulations to you and your team, even though you have nothing to do with it personally.
Yeah.
I know you like them. Your team won the Super Bowl. They got their revenge on the Patriots, even though it's not Tom Brady. But still, congrats, buddy. I loved it. Didn't watch it personally, but I like the fact that the Patriots got their ass whooped.
Yeah, that was good to see that finally because they won a few Super Bowls the last few years, didn't they?
They haven't won a Super Bowl in a minute, but it's just because I have a bunch of buddies in my tech world that are all New England Patriot fans.
Oh shit.
So any chance I could just poke fun at them for losing, I do.
I hope they lose money. Did they bet on the game?
Oh, that I don't know. I don't ask people about their bettings and all this other shit. If they want to bet, that's their problem.
Damn, man.
And you would have been stupid to take the Patriots. The Patriots weren't beating the Seahawks. Not that I've watched them, but
I couldn't tell you anything you're talking about when it comes to fucking football. I really don't give a shit. Baseball season's here. That's all I know. Report to spring training time. It's time. It's time to rock and roll. That's what that means. As soon as the Super Bowl is over, it means baseball is ready to start.
Yeah.
Baseball and the Yankees. Whoa, shit.
What
just happened? Whoa.
Uh-oh. We're starting already. Joseph's knocking over shit.
Oh, shit. What happened? Ooh, that was close. What the hell happened there? Damn. All I did was fucking move the thing a little bit.
It's probably loose.
It was loose, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to touch it the rest of the day until at least I get out of here, you know. So what's going on, man? You get to see you get the football game. What do you guys? This is breakfast with the Belly Brothers, huh?
Breakfast with the Belly Bros.
Belly Bros. We're the two guys losing weight, and the other two guys are gaining weight.
Oh man, so I just don't like. I don't know where to begin because it's one of those things. It's like,
hey, you called me. I don't know what to tell you.
Yes, I know. Good morning, Mason. Mason's awake. Are you still in Oakland, California, enjoying your Super Bowl victory, Mason?
Congratulations, Mason in Portland.
Once again, congrats, brother. If you didn't hear, I congratulated your team. You know, they pulled out all the stops. They beat those Patriots good. I love it. Fuck the Patriots. I can't stand the Patriot way and all this other shit.
Yeah.
They could go eat a dick.
Eat a dick. Yeah, I like that. Go eat a dick. Did you see the new Minnesota ice thing going on there. They had the rally and they were throwing the dicks at they were throwing the big dicks at them.
What?
Yeah, did you see that on Facebook? If you go to Facebook,
No.
they were throwing dildos at all the cops and ice and police cars and everything. Huge dildos, man. They were just fucking.
Oh, so they were channeling their inner Gaylord gang.
And then the guy that started the rally, he had a big dick stuck dick to his head. It was a dick came out the hair.
Joseph, I have to say, what is your algorithm showing you? Because your algorithm showing you fucking shit in Minnesota with cocks on it.
It's just on Facebook. You go to the Minnesota situation, and that video's there, man. It's awesome. I mean, it was fucking. And the ice guys were just fucking. They weren't stopping. They weren't trying to do shit. And even they had their windows down, and one dick hit one of them in the face.
You know what, bro?
It was awesome.
It's one of those. I got into the stream, and the first thing I hear is huge dildo. Good morning, Butter Dick, and welcome to the show.
I mean, it was quite invigorating. You know what I'm talking about? So
yeah. Super Tip is up and running. If you want to donate to the show, by all means, supertip.gg/LouTheGod. Also, my PayPal scrolling at the bottom if you want to go that route. That'll be the one and only time I say it. And yeah, Butter Dick, you come in and Joey's talking about the Minnesota Cockfest.
Yeah, it was unbelievable, man. I mean, it was fucking wild, man. I don't know if they made any arrests though. I didn't watch the whole thing. I assume they might have made some arrests because the regular police came, but then they put dicks on the side of the police car, and the cops. It was so funny.
Oh, Mason says, I'm at the airport now. My flight's at 7:30. Well, safe travels back home, buddy. Too bad the rest of the crew will not see you in Hackamania.
Matter of fact, Spider's the one that called us up and was showing us. He's into all that shit. He's been following Minnesota. He's going crazy over that shit, man. It was funny though. I don't know what the hell happened.
Oh, that poor little Monchichi.
Hey, what about the video about fucking they made about the fucking travel trailer, huh?
Dude. You care to comment on that?
Oh yeah, you want to put it up? I'll comment on it. I got a lot of comments on that one.
Oh, okay.
We could definitely talk about that. You want to get me some excitement here? I'll fucking talk about that. I just want to know one thing.
What's that?
Is American Cupcake's asshole puckering right now because I'm the co-host on his fucking show?
But why do we have to go and attack Cupcake?
I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm not.
Well, why are you asking if his asshole is puckered?
Because I'm surprised he ain't fucking popped in already to fucking throw me out of here.
Again, Cupcake is working this morning. He sent us a chat last night. Good morning, Terry. I just noticed you sent the little video. I'll get to it shortly.
Terry, how are you, buddy? But I'm just saying, just because he's working, he's got to have the fucking thing on. He's got the phone sitting there and he's watching the fucking show.
Hey, he could be listening to the show, but again,
I wouldn't do nothing. I would never come on his channel and do anything to hurt his channel, man. I would never do that.
Like, I went down the line. I asked people who could join to join. Mm-hmm. I even asked NJ Ranger. NJ Ranger, unfortunately, was still in Atlantic City.
But they're probably all still drinking. Tommy Jordan was so smashed at 3:00 this morning; it was unbelievable.
Who gives a fuck about that clown? I don't.
He was like, oh my God! I had Rocco to the left of me. I had Melton to the right of me. I had Shmuel Buckman in the front of me. I had another.
Oh shit! I gotta edit this fucking screen. Okay, you know what? No, we'll just go back here. I'll go into a dynamic scene.
Did you start?
Pro scene set up.
Nice, ain't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Hold on, let me at least do this for the background. So that's there, and then now just add the screen, add a share screen. We'll watch this Irma grift that's 2 minutes long, and it's fucking hilarious.
Irma grift. That was here it is. I'm going to send you this video too. I found the video from Facebook.
Oh God!
Here, let me show you. Let me show you, Lou.
Hey. Yeah, that's good enough right there. We're not gonna display that because YouTube might take us down for that crap.
It was unbelievable, man. I mean, this is free. It's called freedom news. It's freedom of press. It's the First Amendment.
I get all that, but you know these fucking things are so tricky. But here we go, Joseph. Let's watch the Catalano crime family.
Oh yeah, let's watch it.
It was produced by Rocco
cut the
Productions,
first
high
minute
above
out.
the Rocky
The
Mountains,
disclaimer shit.
and Pineapple Films make. This short
is like
film
40
was
seconds
generated
long.
using artificial
Yeah, but it's part of the
While
thing, and
inspired by
it's
actual
interesting.
events, it is an artist's rendition.
Yeah, they got
and
an
does not
AI voice of
constitute
my
a
fucking vice
factual
president.
record.
I don't think that's
All
an AI
characters,
voice.
people,
That's
and
not him. You
descriptions
didn't
are
do it.
AI generated. Any resemblance to actual persons living or dead is purely coincidental. The events and locations portrayed are fictionalized or simulated for creative purposes. This film is not a reenactment of real-life occurrences. This content is intended strictly for entertainment purposes and does not represent the views, actions, or reality of any specific individual or entity.
Here we go.
The Irma Grift, brought to you by Joseph Catalano's commentary. Oh shit!
You see how they did that? Pipe. Yeah, no, you see how they did that? Now watch, my cigarette turned into a meth pipe. Watch.
Later in the video.
Slam Joe. Millions of people. They won check. They can't check. It's a gold rush if we move fast enough.
There.
Again, you with the W-2 forms is fucking hilarious.
That looks like a total loss. Somewhere they can't.
Oh shit! You know what?
The Mars Street lot.
He's got you looking like Anthony Cumia a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah, from the side that's got that Cumia racist chin.
Oh boy.
Back to the show.
We tell them we live there. We tell them the wind took the whole trailer. Gone. Poof.
Gone.
Ghost
Poof.
Trailer. The perfect victim.
Oh, Spider was the best.
Mexican Spider, baby.
Look at his Chinese eyes though when in a minute here.
He has a Mexican Asian look to him. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Look. See right there. See it right there.
Spider,
yeah.
Just the man. You were at Mars Street, right? You saw the trailer get leveled by the storm.
What trailer, Joe? There's nothing on that lot but weeds and an old.
All right, he's already talked too much. You know it ain't really Spider.
Trailer, a nice one, our home, and the wind took it. You're gonna remember that, Spider. You're gonna remember it real clear when the inspectors come around.
I'm hitting submit, Joe. I'm 18,000, maybe more. Rent, lost property, displacement. It's all right there.
This is federal, Joe. FEMA doesn't play. You're talking about the feds.
The feds are busy with the whole state of Florida. We're just a drop in the ocean.
I like how I smack Spider
you stay
around.
on script or you're out in the rain permanently. Understand?
I showed Spider last night. I showed him.
What if they ask why there's no wreckage?
Yeah.
The wind, Christina.
The wind.
It took everything.
Dude, that line right there is
Not
so
a trace
fucking
left.
hilarious. The wind took everything. The wind.
They didn't get Christina's eyes either. They got her eyes are all wrong.
It doesn't matter. They can't again.
Well, I gotta say, I give him an A+ for being original in the video, but that the way his assumption of how that happened implicates me as I was involved in the beginning, which is we'll cut that shit right then and there because I was not charged again with FEMA fraud. If you don't believe me, watch the other video on the Catalan Network where he did the actual court proceedings. Now that was word for word from transcripts, and you see what I was charged with. So I thank him for that because he makes me whole in that one because I keep telling people what I was charged with. People keep saying, no, I was charged with FEMA fraud. No, I was not. Watch the proceedings. I was charged with false statement to a federal agent.
Yeah, you were charged with lying.
That's exactly one little lie. On the 31st of January, when they came to the house, is when I told the lie. That was it.
But Mason says Joey is able to laugh at stuff like this now. He's come a long way.
Yeah, it was funny.
You kind of have to nowadays. It's like if you're going to sit there and fight every battle,
I love it.
Done on you, it's.
I mean, at this point, 3 years in, I mean, it's never going to stop. I can't control it, so what the hell? I might as well just fucking capitalize on as much as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Can't. That's right. You can't. You gotta just let it roll off and keep pushing.
That's it, man. I mean, it's funny because I he made me pretty fat in that one. I'm like 100 pounds lighter from that video.
Well, you got to understand, Joseph. They're trying to dictate. Fuck. I said the word "fine" the other day. Now I can't say it. They're trying to replicate you in the time period.
Exactly. Well, I wasn't even that fat in that time period. That was back.
Yeah, but there's no records of. There's no proof.
There's pictures of those here. I got plenty of proof, buddy. I was not that fat then. I didn't start blowing up to about 22 when I got home from prison. I came home from prison at 197.
So basically, what you're trying to get to now?
I'm trying to get to 185, which is.
Oh, no. But I'm saying you're close to.
Now I'm 206, 7 pounds away from being under 200.
Yeah, man, it is a wonderful thing when you lose weight.
Yeah, it is.
And
it's amazing.
I'm getting to that point too, where I set a goal. I'm almost to that goal, and then after I get to that goal, I want to keep on trucking.
I am in trouble though at home right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You want to see why? You see what's in my living room?
Yeah, because it was cold outside and you wanted to get work done.
Yeah. So I brought the Harley into the fucking house. She's done. I tell you, here he is. The boss is here.
Oh, he's in the other screen. Hold on. I gotta go here.
Well, why he could come in, can he? It's his own show.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in. I don't know if he can hear us.
You got me covering his face.
Yeah, I can hear you. What the hell is this guy doing on my show? What are you doing, Lou? Putting this guy on my show in the morning. Oh, my God.
You said you couldn't make it. I had to find someone. I was scrambling. Let me just.
What's up, Cupcake? Not much, man. I just come. That's it. Yeah, no problem, buddy. No problem, man.
Yeah, that's what it was like. I went down the line, like I said. I asked Ranger, I asked Berg. They're all busy today, so it was just. Let me ask Joseph.
They're probably all drunk.
Joe, guys, I gotta go. Later.
All right.
Later, man. They're probably all drunk, though. I mean, they got to be, man. They were drinking pretty heavy, but I guess I caught some of. I watched some of Melton's previous.
Whoa, my brother, how you doing this morning?
Bo Bearden, what's happening? Good morning. I guess Ray DeVito really tanked it to fucking show.
I'm looking for the video now.
They said 50 people walked out. That's what they said, and all the 50 was his friends that just couldn't do it to him.
You know, here's my thing. If you're a comic,
yeah,
you got to work on new material.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, look at all the big shots: Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle,
right?
What the fuck is his name? Gabriel, Fluffy Man, the Fluffy guy.
I fucking have no idea who that is.
Really, you don't know the Mexican Fluffy guy? Oh, he's fucking.
Oh wait, I know. I saw one. There's a real funny tall guy. He's a black guy, and he's doing some Trump stuff. Yes, Juan sent me the video. We're watching. This guy was funny as hell, man. He was funny, real funny.
Muddy's Troll Spray is in the house saying, "We're happy we got the Ultimate Star Joseph catalog."
Muddy, what's happening, buddy? How are you?
And 50 is a lot. Yes, 50 is a lot to walk out.
Well, that's according to Mammy. Mammy said that because Melton and Rocco had a panel of 6 people. I don't think Melton's ever had anybody on his show besides Rocco and maybe what's his name, Moody.
Your number one fan is in the house, Joseph.
Who's that? Oh yeah,
King of the Dabbleverse.
Yeah, of course.
But no, I heard that was happening, and again.
I thought Ray was a good comedian. I never actually saw Ray as a comedian, but I heard he was pretty funny. I didn't know he wasn't that he was.
Again, I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow Ray like that. But again, if you're a comic, you have to work on you got to perfect your craft. You got to go out on the road. You got to try out new things.
He works a lot. He's on the road all the time.
According to Muddy, Ray didn't have the ability to tell new jokes on the fly.
That's what I heard. I heard that he was Rocco, where he's playing, he was setting up perfect, and then all of a sudden he just tanked. I mean, he just nothing. Morning, Blue Rose. Good morning.
Good morning, Blue Rose. And Terry Nee says Ray was just thrown off. His shows are good.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Walkouts were free with room tickets.
Mm-hmm. So is it true Terry, is it true 50 people walked out, or was Mammy exaggerating?
I don't know.
That's the question, I guess.
How far into the video was Rocco and Melton talking about it?
Oh, they were talking about it when the panel came. They started talking about it. Rocco made the mistake of inviting a bunch of people up to his room, and they took Tukey, and they were drunk, and they were giving.
Dude, I saw that fucking Took I think his name is the Ghost of P.
Ghost of P, yeah.
He's over here making out with fucking.
He's fucking putting cigarettes. He's giving cigarettes, drinking beer, telling him, "Fuck you, motherfucker! Go get me some fucking beer, women, and fucking." And he got Rocco had. I think he threw them all out. He said he goes, "I made a mistake." He invited a bunch of people that were drunk up there.
Okay, Terry Nee says, "Mammy is nuts."
Yeah, that's what I said. If anybody would give the straight shoot, Terry Nee would know, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah,
well, it's all depending. I mean, did
that's a lot of people at one time, though. That means you would have to be absolutely stinking up the place. I mean, if you got 100 people there and half walk out, come on, that's a pretty high number.
Well, if a half walk out because they already know his set.
Yeah, but no, the way she said it was 50 people that bought tickets that really didn't know that said Ray was a lousy comedian, didn't really know him, and that the other 50 that stayed were his friends. You know, they didn't want to be, hurt his feelings. I'm like, he's a working comic. Ray works a lot as a comic, so he's like Chad Zumach, and Chad Zumach even said, I think he said Ray was funny too. I think he said that one time or twice on a show. You know, being serious, not like joking around and say Ray sucks, but I think he did say that Ray was a funny comic. So
it'll be okay when we get the when we come up with the CatalunaCon.
Yeah,
we'll be rolling and getting professional comics to do this show.
Well, we definitely got to have a couple people here. I mean, I know who I like to bring on, but it depends. Money, it's money. How much you got to. Some guys might want a big chunk of money, so you got to be really got to go by that. I think you get Rocco and them here though pretty reasonable. I think you pay just their way here.
Okay, they got
It's on. If you're looking for the thing, it's on Melton's channel. Nobody like.
Yeah, I already got the video. I got Melton and Rocco. They're looking at I fast forwarded to where they're watching a race set now.
I was shocked that they didn't stream as much as they did in the past when they go to this, because they usually do like 3-4 streams. They hardly stream at all.
If you're going to this type of event and all this other stuff, like whose event is this?
It originally was I think what originally was Kevin Brennan's the first year. That's the year that Bob Levy threw the drink in his face, and all the bodyguards were there with Kevin. And that's the year that John
security.
That was when John went. Stutter and John went that year. That's when Rocco said the famous, did your son queef in your face to John, and that's what kind of made him over the top famous, with that. But then last year, I think Brennan went last year. I think he did, but he only showed up on a Saturday, I think. And this year he just wasn't going to go. He was I don't know. He's just pissed. He's not really talking to any of those guys anymore. So I don't.
But it's his event, supposedly.
Well, I mean, originally it was. I think it's more just a fan event now. I mean, I don't think it's anybody's event now.
Ray recycles the same jokes like a recording. Random audience don't know, but Dabbleverse heard them before. The ultimate test, Ray failed.
Yeah, I mean, that's a shame.
Better have a huge buffet there.
Yeah, I like Ray. I mean, as a person, Ray's a good guy, man. He's a nice guy,
Dude, how much would it be to host this at the fucking Hard Rock?
Wait, host what?
CatalunaCon.
Fuck, it'll be fucking too expensive for the Hard Rock. Those guys ain't gonna give you no break there. Are you kidding me? It'd be perfect to do it there, but because you had the hotel there, that would be the perfect place. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could probably get the event center there. I don't know. That's a good idea. I never thought about that place. That's a perfect place.
Yeah,
everybody loves to gamble. Everybody loves to gamble.
It's a casino.
Everybody loves to gamble. So it'd be almost like duplicating the Atlantic City thing. That might be a good idea. I'm gonna check into that. You might just put something in my good idea. See what you could get for if you just do one day. If you do the whole weekend, it'd be 2 days. You'd be able to do Friday and Saturday.
So Pineapple wants to know: is this Busting Balls or Belly Bros? The Belly Bros, unfortunately, this is Breakfast with the Belly Bros.
Yeah.
But Pineapple, Cupcake is working. Had a load as soon as he dropped off, and Kahuna had a medical visit today.
Yeah, colonoscopy. He's getting colonoscopy.
Yeah, he's getting his bunghole checked out today.
Yeah. They're going deep with the Roto-Rooter.
He's up there.
Yeah.
Let me see. Like, you know.
Do you also see the difference in Patrick Melton from when he streams in his studio to where he do it in his hotel room with the portable equipment? He looks so much heavier in this stream here because he doesn't look that heavy on his regular studio, you know?
Well, because his regular studio has angles that don't.
Right. He can control the environment with all his studio and his cameras. But here he's only got the portable stuff, which it makes him pretty huge, you know?
Again, Terry, no, there's a Hard Rock here in Tampa.
That's a funny guy. Okay. I like how a 7-year-old man's in the chat room telling me I'll run away from him. That never would happen, buddy. I ain't ran from nobody. And that's it. I'm saying that with a smile on my face. There ain't no way I'd run from anybody.
There's no need to acknowledge that.
I wish you would kind of jump like a frog, bitch.
Oh, you know what? Let me see.
That's funny. That's funny. You're too funny. Don't make me laugh too hard this morning. I wish you would come and jump. I'll show you what a 60-year-old man will do to your ass.
So let me see something. Go here, then go here, turn off you and you, add, and let me see if I can.
To the other.
There we go.
You just got me on stage. I don't know what you did wrong. Okay, you got that part right.
There. Now you're there, and then
play the video.
Dabbling hackery, satire and mastery, locales and comics unravel the tapestry. Locale, here locale, locale, here locale, locale, everywhere dabbling, 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 dabbling.
Then go back and what the hell? Oh, wrong one. Is it the wrong one? God damn, I gotta add your ass again. Damn. I fucking had already added you.
Mm-hmm. You did. You had me next to you. I mean, under you.
Yeah, but oh no. It said this fucking e-beam learning all this shit sometimes a pain in the butt. Now let's make sure this pops in here. Boom. Okay. Move over.
There you go.
Boom.
Yeah, look how much Melton, man. He looks man, oh man.
There we go. And then now I'll go back over here, full screen it, and play.
I was like, what about the middle 20 minutes or whatever, you know?
Bro, I look at Rocco.
How long did Ray do?
And he reminds me of a family member I have. Like
and they just put some, this is a past
facial expression,
put some
like
video
his
right
face.
over it. This is not the video.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say.
But this will just help us get a visual while we hear the audio. So this is the last 5 minutes of the set last night. I have not heard this. Have you?
No, I haven't heard anything from a set at all.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so if you haven't heard, they are going to play the last 5 minutes of the recent set that Ray did, but it's not the visuals. These are visuals from a previous set. Do you understand that, Joseph?
I hear you loud and clear, man. Loud and clear.
Good. Now we go back to the debauchery of dabbling.
Scars on his face to let me know I'm not the only one that's had to do it. I feel like he had to deal with it too. Like that was supposed to magically.
Right away, I just hear crowd talking over it.
Yeah, I don't even know what he said.
It's like, dude, I'm self-conscious about going to school tomorrow because of my acne. 9/11 now it's going to scar me for the next 50 years. Yeah.
That's usually a good sign when everyone in the crowd is talking, though, right?
From what I
all right, let me raise the volume a little bit. No, that's not a good sign. Your crowd should not be talking when you're performing.
That's true. Definitely not talking.
Yesterday's show was fun and lighthearted, so I'm looking forward to today's show. The operative word there is was.
You talk about your Sunday show you guys do in the morning?
Yeah, yesterday's show was more of a review on Dango Unchained and Blazing Saddles.
Oh, that's a good movie. Plays inside. My grandfather took me to see that when I was in 1980. I think that's when it came out in 1980.
No, it came out in 1975.
75?
Yes.
You sure?
74. I'm sorry, 74.
No, was it 74? No, you're right. It
Yeah.
was 74. Damn, I was. I thought I was like 10 years old. You're right.
74. That movie
Damn.
was interesting for its time, I will say.
Yeah, he did a great job in it. Mel Brooks, great job.
I understand the ghost of Mr. P, who you all just met, did not shut up the entire time.
That shocks me. He's usually so
well behaved.
I hate that guy. Never
Are you
behaved.
sure it's a medication? Because it could be these pep talks. These pep talks. Pretty cool.
10 times over.
He doesn't have a friend.
I really.
There's some laughs.
Bye.
Yeah, just wrap it up for your birthday. All right. I like having one leg in the air. And she's like, all right, I got you. Here's my last. Comedy shows be off. We're not this one. This is how you want to go. You want to fucking be like this one. That's the fucking. Yeah. Who enjoyed it? A round of applause.
This is my last joke. Who likes comedy shows?
What?
No, that's funny.
Good morning, Citizen M. How are you? Welcome to the show. That was not.
Hey, Mr. Sam, how are you?
Comedy shows, like, what the hell? Jesus Christ. I don't know, man. I don't know what the appeal is for some of these comics in this universe.
Ray lost weight though. Ray looks like he's got real skinny.
Bro, Joey, this is an old video of Ray.
Oh, this is an old. This wasn't the one in. This wasn't the one in.
No, the audio is of Atlantic City, but the visual is of a previous.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I got you now. Yeah, I would say Ray looks awful fucking skinny there.
Yeah, no, I mean, but Ray never looked like a heavy guy.
No, he's not that he's heavy, but he I don't remember ever since I've been around. He's been that skinny. That looks like crackhead skinny there.
The other thing I heard was like a lot of his like I guess newer jokes are just like setups, and then there's nothing. It's just
that's what he was talking about. That's what he was talking about.
And then the next like setup, like there was something about like baseball cards where the punchline is like, I hope she doesn't look at my 5 Ken Griffey Juniors or something like that. Like
Terry Nee said he sent you the footage of AC.
I'm waiting for it to pop up. Once it pops up, I'll upload it for us. It's one of those things like, bro, backseat driver, take a chill pill. Stop.
Yeah, King of all devil. It's not going to work, buddy. You're not going to get a rise out of me. It ain't going to happen.
This isn't the show for that.
It's just not going to happen because
he gets that on Wednesday night.
He doesn't understand how I'm new and improved. I don't let that shit get to me anymore. I laugh at people like him because I know he's all mouth. And that's what he does, especially when he's got a cock in his mouth. He's sucking on it.
I'm waiting for once the footage is done buffering in the fucking Twitter sphere.
Could you imagine the King's all different?
It's used for references because it's the same joke.
I just heard like he's not even like telling jokes. Like I don't even know what he said there, obviously because people were talking in the crowd too, but
as a person who used to do stand-up, and now I'm just one of you regulars, civilians, I can't imagine, like, you want a night out, and you went to a comedy club, and you spent $70 on tickets, $70 on drinks, gas.
Who the fuck is paying $70 on drinks?
Nah, those places could be pricey with drinks now.
Okay.
No, it's expensive to go out anywhere,
Download.
Man. In a fancy bar, drinks are like $10 a piece, man. Maybe more than that. Some drinks. You go to a ball game, beer's $20, man.
I got it downloaded. I'll upload it to the EV Mux in a minute after we're done listening to some of this.
8 degrees outside. You brave the weather. and you get there and it's this.
Mm-hmm. There was some couple who was there. I think it was their anniversary, and they were pretty. They walked out, and they were pretty pissed off. I heard, and they didn't know anything. They didn't know Ray or anything. They were just looking to go to a comedy club, and that's it. Because I think a couple of dabblers talked to these people, and they're like, "Yeah, our friend is headlining," and
okay, so that's an interesting thing. How far are we from a comedy club?
From here, we'd be right here in the Dale Mabry, the Side Splitters. Oh no, Ybor City. Ybor City's got two of them, right? In Ybor City.
Well, because let's just say CatalunaCon would be at. Let's just say we're throwing it out there at the Hard Rock.
Right.
But we have like a comedy thing at a comedy store.
Well, I already talked. I wrote the place that I was going to make the deal with was Side Splitters because they got their main store on Dale Mabry, but they get at the movie theater out in Wesley Chapel. It has like 25 or 30 movies. They 3 or 4 of them belong to them that they put the comedy shows in.
Good morning, Bybee. How are you today?
And they were going to probably be the best option because plus they were around all the hotels, shopping, easy to get to. You know, it was in a good area. But
you got to look at travel from the airport to.
That's not the airport. It's real easy because Wesley Chapel is considered Tampa, so they'll be getting in Tampa.
Yeah, it is considered Tampa, but that's what, a 45-minute drive.
Maybe. I mean, it depends. You could probably do it.
Not everybody's going to want to drive 45 minutes.
Well, I mean, if it's in an area that's got shopping and all that stuff and good hotels, yeah, they would do that.
Good morning, Ronnie Munn. How are you today, sir? So, but you got to fuck the shopping because I don't think they're coming to Tampa to go shopping. We're looking at, you would have to look at convenience from an airport if they're going to Uber because not everyone is going to want to rent a car.
That's true. I mean, I don't know. All I know is people feedback they were saying, long as there's places to get to for restaurants and good hotels and pretty close to the event, and as long as they could get to the event by walking, so I don't think the airport thing would bother them. You know, taking an Uber. As long as they got to walk to the event, and there's a lot of hotels around that place, so I think they would be all right. Yeah, you're seeing the right Joey there, Ronnie Munn Jr.
Pineapple, that's rude, bro. I would genuinely prefer an outside event in your car parking lot,
Lou.
pallet stage, and a Mountain Dew and cold pizza.
Yeah, look who's talking to this idiot that can't survive without having me on his fucking brain. I mean, come on, don't even read. That guy's an idiot.
Again, I think the Hard Rock would probably be the ideal spot.
Yeah,
you're right.
I didn't even think of that.
Too expensive.
I don't know. Maybe they might. Maybe maybe they'll have a generous with the $500 million a year they make in every year. Fucking maybe they'll have a heart.
Yes, they make money hand over fist, but at the end
they pay Florida a lot of money. You know that? Do you know just after how long did the Hard Rock been open? About 30 years now. I think they opened at least 25 years ago. I was here.
I don't know.
No, I came in 2000, and they opened, and also they've been here like 23 years, I think. Let me see. I'm gonna check the date because they opened like the first or second year I was down here, and all they had was that little section. They had the one hotel, and then they had the little room with the slot machines, and then they gradually opened up a couple more rooms. Then they got the poker room, and that was okay. Then they fought. They had to wait.
2004.
2004. Okay, so I was here. So they've been 21 years, or 22 years rather. Then they had to get the 21 tables. They had to fight for that. But it took them 20 years to get the crap tables. They just got the crap tables last year in August. 20 years they would not give them, the state of Florida would not give them the crap tables. For whatever reason, why they think that they wouldn't do that and they give everything else, I don't understand why.
I don't understand. That's interesting because I don't know this for a fact, but once it's considered Indian land, they could do whatever the fuck they want.
Well, no, because when they had to open up, I don't think that's Indian land. Number one, I don't know if that's Indian land.
Anything that's considered Hard Rock is Indian land.
It is okay. So that property right there,
the land, that's their land,
and they have their own police department, so that makes sense because they have the Seminole Police Department, which is they have a jail there and everything. So, and that's federal. They're federal. You get caught doing anything in there, it's automatically federal. Any crime you do, anything caught with drugs, guns, anything you on any reservation is a federal charge, not a state charge. because they're federal officers.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I couldn't understand it either. They had everything but crap tables, and finally they opened them, and then the sports book is just got legal last year too. You know, because they fought for the sport books. Because some places had sports books 15 years ago. You know, some places.
Well, because it's becoming a big thing with sports in general.
Right,
Betting.
it is. It's no thanks to the Italians who originally pitched the idea of having a
okay,
worldwide.
Joey, this isn't honor and blood.
Well, it's the truth.
We're not talking.
Where do you think the idea originated from? And then the government stole it from them. So it's a fact. It's got no to do with honor and blood. It's got but the heritage of being Italian and how we saw the vision of, billions of dollars coming in.
You guys had the vision of running numbers.
Exactly. They stole that too. They used to be the last three numbers at the Par Mutual of the horse racing is where they got the three pick numbers. At the last race at any racetrack or whatever racetrack they had, the last three, first, second, and third place, that would be your three numbers for the pick three.
A small venue has so many advantages, but an Indian burial grounds are good too.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's a good idea. I never even thought of even asking them because they got a lot of event rooms there. I mean, it's so big now. They got everything. I think Mike Tyson's coming there. He's touring right now, Mike Tyson. I think
touring
he's coming there.
What?
He's doing some kind of comedy thing, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. He's coming to the Hard Rock. I think during spring training. He's in March, I think. But they just had Chris Rock was just there. He's trying to make a comeback,
Chris Rock?
Not Chris Rock. What's his name? I mean, Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker.
Yeah, but Chris Tucker, he's considered a movie star, man.
No, he fell off the map. You see how big he got? He got real heavy, and he was like,
well, he was content when he made his money with
right
with a couple of those movies. He was charging $20 million a movie, and he was getting it.
You see remember how he turned down Friday, the next Friday, and all that.
I believe he's coming back for the last one.
Yes, because he's broke. He needs money. So now he fucking he said yes to Ice Cube.
We can't sit there and say he's broke.
I don't know. I heard he was pretty broke.
I don't think he's broke. I think it's more of, fucking nostalgia. Let's do one last ride.
He ain't been doing. What's the last time he went to the movie? What year?
Last time I went to the movies?
Last time he made a movie.
Again, dude, if you're smart with your investment, you don't have to work a day again.
Man, I don't know if he
a person can live off of $20 million.
The guy got so fat he couldn't be too smart.
Again, that means you're comfortable in your relationship with your partner.
Oh my God, it's coming from a guy that used to be fat. That's a typical stereotype, Lou.
No, it's the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know who Mike B is, so I'm not sending him the link. And Joe Pineapple wants to know: is he invited to CataloonaCon?
Of course, he's invited. Why wouldn't he be invited?
Everyone's invited except one individual.
Yeah. Even Rochi could come. I love Rochi to come to my territory.
Joseph, there will be no fighting at CataloonaCon.
No.
Especially if it's being held at the Hard Rock.
In all seriousness, yeah, definitely. That's such a smart thing because the security would be provided by them. You know that. So there'd be no problems with that.
Mike Bichetti. No, we're not going to have Mr. Bichetti on. Mr. Bichetti, I can't afford Mr. Bichetti.
No, Mike is probably he's dealing with something in his home right now. So
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
but let's go back to this video for a little bit more.
They saw them, I guess, in the lobby or something after, and they were like, "Hey, what'd you think?" And they're like, "Your friend sucks."
Yeah, that's right. He did. I remember he said that last night. I was listening to it. I feel sorry for Ray, man.
Excuse me, Pineapple. If you come, there is no appearance fee. You're coming on your own dime, buddy.
Exactly. The same way you're getting over to Melton's place. So yeah.
Everybody who's coming to CataloonaCon will be doing it on their own expense.
Yeah.
Comedy will be provided by hopefully some good stand-up comics. We'll try to get Chris Tucker. I heard he's cheap.
Yeah. But
we'll
definitely
get Ice Cube to perform.
We'll have first. Hey, I got some connections into the industry now, so you never know who I can get.
Oh, dude, we'll definitely have fucking what's his name? Dude, the guy that you just went to Bubba's Love Sponge place, Alex Stein.
Oh, Alex will come for sure. He told me definitely would show up. So, and he's a comic. You know that he goes on the road and does comedy. You know that, right?
Does he now?
Yeah, Alex he does good. He does boxing. He goes to boxes. You know, he won the last fight. He won it from that one guy, the comedian guy that was big muscle dude. He whipped the shit out of him in the ring, man.
Why haven't they done another WATP and Largo event?
Oh, I don't know. Carl, I don't know what's up with Carl, man. He's too busy reinventing himself, I guess. I don't know. He's too busy going after the Pineapple to host the Pineapple, all the little shows. You know, he's gonna break all the little shows now. You know,
I don't think he can.
Nah, I don't know.
Actually, I think what I think he can do is actually bring more notice to some of these little shows.
That's what I said. I think what he's doing is going to definitely make bonus. I don't think they got to worry about anything. Even if he's critical, I think that's good. If the more critical he is to those guys, I think it's going to be better for them.
Yeah, because it helps them polish their craft, and it brings more eyeballs to their channel.
And maybe that's what he's doing in the first place. Maybe that's his format. Maybe he's trying to really help the smaller shows without telling them that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, quick gatekeeping.
Exactly. You know, obviously Carl's all John. He's pro John. Anything John, is what he wants.
Oh, Mr. Poopy Droopy Pants.
Who's that? Oh yeah, Poopy Droopy. Yeah, John. Yeah.
John, your boy. Yeah. Back to the clip.
I don't think he's a bad dude. It's because you can delete this. Maybe I'll edit this. Yeah. Send it to Steel Hank. Here you go. Comedy shows be out. We're not this one. Here's the deal. The most awkward comedy show we did is we do these corporate shows. And they pay well. There's a lot of rules when you do. Got to be clean, politically correct. So I showed her the fiber optics company. I asked a little lady who hired me, any rules, anything to say or not? She goes, no. You can just do your jokes. But if you can you please say the C word? That was she asked me to say in a clean show. Make sure I say the C word.
This C word, Joe, if I remember correctly, it's Christmas, right? This is a joke he's talked about 4 or 5 years ago.
And like I said, work on new material.
Yeah, I don't know. Ray's not making me laugh at all. Wow.
Again,
I guess Ray goes down as robbing the company that paid him, huh?
I don't know. I mean,
if he was that bad, I mean, he got paid for it. But that's I don't know. I can't really judge a comic because I don't know much about comedy, so I don't.
Again, it's not knowing a lot about comedy. It's more of if you've been doing the same jokes for the past 5 to 6 years, it's time to recycle those and try to write new ones. Yeah. And if you can't write new jokes, well, then hire someone who can write you new jokes.
Well, that's true. Well, Ray, that's what he says his specialty is, because he always announced that I'll go toe to toe with anybody on TSN to write more. I'll write better jokes than those guys. I can write. That's what his claim to fame is, that he writes great jokes.
But then prove it.
Well, he has, I guess. I don't know.
He's not if he's telling 5-year-old jokes.
Well, maybe he's got writer's block.
I mean, I understand he has to go out and perform because he's probably got to make a living. But again,
well, I heard he's back on I-80 again, dumping bodies again. So maybe that's he got distracted.
Okay, so he's doing his fun stuff.
Yeah, so I heard he's distracted again.
No, Brent, it's not an OVHS tape. This is the Melton and Rocco are discussing Ray's performance from the Super Bowl event held in Atlantic City. They're showing old footage, but without the voice.
Yeah.
They're playing the actual audio from the comedy set.
Did you get that? Did you finally upload that video to Terry Nee with the actual?
Yeah. Once we're done sharing this one, I'll upload it into the EV Mugs and play it that way.
Yeah.
So let's go back to Melton and Rocco.
Melton.
I got this one, Tio. That's what she asked me to say. And I go, say the C word. All right, you know what? You're paying the money. I'll say it 5 times in the first 10 minutes. She grabbed my arm and goes, that would be great because we got a lot of Catholics.
I think someone's knocking on my door. Hang on, all right?
That's very confusing, right? So
kind of early for that.
By the way, what is the C word you're talking about? And she says, Christmas.
Dude, you're going the fuck out.
I'm glad that I asked, right? Because there's another C word out there floating around. I know one of the things around Christmas is too edgy. Probably not ready for the real C word. But I'm like, she's an adult, I'm an adult, so I told her the C word I thought she meant. But in her innocent little world, there's no other C word besides Christmas. I'm like, come on, you know. I told her what it meant, what it's derogatory for. She was appalled. I expected to get fired. I did not. I wanted to do this to prove my own point. Wanted to walk out in front of 100 people expecting a squeaky clean show. Just go, hey, Merry Christmas, you cunts. Like, whoa, is that weird for everyone else? So, well, hang on, let me pick up Anna because she insists I say that 4 more times. That's it.
Merry Christmas, you cunts. Sure, Pineapple. Sure.
It was just a plumber.
Oh, damn. Still?
Fuck, man. Every time it pours rain here, man, something fucking happens. I mean, fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, but we haven't had rain in a while.
No, we had a good rainstorm a couple of days ago here, man. It was a couple of days ago, 3-4 days ago. It rained.
Oh, it probably rained by your area because it didn't rain down here.
Yeah, it was pouring like all night. Hard
You gotta
rain.
love it. So Blue Rose wants to know, Joey, are you still upset with Granny?
I'm not upset with Granny. I'm just disappointed in Granny. I mean, I don't know. I'm not mad at him. I mean, it's his business, but I just didn't strike me as Granny to do a deal like that. That's all. You know, I never read that off of Granny the couple times I've been around him. You know, and I understand he's in a bad situation and he wants to go and get out of his little shed, but I don't know. There's other ways you can make money. I guess I don't know. I just don't. I never thought Granny would go to that level. It's not my business. I know I really don't want to. I'm just disappointed in him. That's all.
All right, I'm done with this clip.
Yeah, this is.
Let's go back up here. Then I'll go here, and I'll upload that video real quick so we can play it. Upload. Not a new fucking folder.
Don't you got some insurance to sell today, Eco? I mean, the fuck? Go to work and sell fucking insurance.
He's on a break. Let him be.
Fuck.
Actually, oh yeah, he's still in his work day.
Yeah, it's a 5-hour difference. It's only it's only 2:30 here in his country.
Mm-hmm. So he's still got a couple hours to go.
Yeah. Imagine sitting at a fucking desk all day selling insurance. What a fucked up, boring job that is.
Who knows what he actually does with his job? He could be a supervisor for all we know.
My guess, he's probably one of them fucking guys that go out and fucking veto the fucking claims that people put in. No. Claim adjuster,
Joey, wait until I get off sick from work for 30 years. Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Hey, if you got the talent, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? You need some pointers and tips. $100 an hour. I'll charge you how to get you off of your job and get you retired early.
Dude, he lives in a different country, so it might not work.
Yeah, he probably has to work. They probably make them work because they could,
All right. So,
you big orca.
This is the guy, right?
Swim your big fat hunchback.
Did all these guys,
like
old guys? You're all the ones that this guy used to threaten me all the time. This fucking piece of shit right here. This fucking guy. What a goofy idiot he is. Is that Tommy Jordan? Yeah.
I think so.
Damn, he's heavier than he.
He's not heavy.
He's a lot heavier than he is when he's on screen in his studio. Tommy was in 7'7", I heard.
7'7". He's. What the hell is going on there?
They pulled his dick out of Tommy.
Are they wrestling? What the fuck is this?
Some shit that melts in the rock. Yeah, he standing up, got a pretty sight.
I'm my hunchback. I said that I would pose and split the money over here.
Okay.
How do I?
Mix.
There it is! There it is! There it is! Oh my God! Stand up! Oh, there it is!
But he's a big guy. Melton's a tall guy. Really tall guy. Rocco's a short little shit.
Yeah, show him and do that.
And Roachy's a roach, so.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's fucking. You should have seen him when he had the puppet in his hand. He was fucking giving him cigarettes and beer and telling Rocco to go get him a fucking prostitute. And
I don't know what deal Granny made, so I can't speak on that, Ronnie. I don't know Granny's deal.
It's all, but they talk about it all the time.
What they talk about is not my business.
He's being brought to Vegas. He's paid for by a certain individual, and then another individual is paying for the Mile High Club air jet that goes up with you go into the air and you get laid in the airplane. It's called the Mile High Club, and he's going to be doing with Latanya, the girl Latanya, and yeah, he's going to be intimate with that, and I guess that he's getting $10,000 for it.
I'd never wanted to see a video of Melton twerking with his hunchback.
Oh my God, I'm telling you.
But Melton didn't twerk.
No, he didn't twerk. But he's telling the truth. He does when he stands up. He looks like a fucking. I mean, and he's a pup. He's a quiet guy, Melton. He's very soft spoken. He sits by himself like at DabbleCon too. He was just sort of back by himself. He's very kind of like a shyish guy, Totally different than when he is on his set,
What is wrong with Granny profiting? Nothing, honestly.
I don't care about the money. I don't care. I wish he'd make 100,000. I wish anybody can. I don't care about that. I just thought, as being Granny, I like Granny a lot, and I've hung out with him. I just didn't think he would be that. He'd go that route to make money. That's all. What he's doing. That's all I'm saying. For him, I never expected that out of him. Okay,
Citizen M.
That's all I'm saying.
Looking at these creatures, Joey, do you see why they are insufferable trolls to you now?
Well, I don't really care. I don't even pay attention. Lou, do you know how often I look at my chat when I'm on my live stream? I think the Machete one, I didn't even read one chat. Maybe we did. Maybe Mike did a couple. But even when we did our show the other day, I don't care. They can't. I laugh at it because you know what? It is what it is. The same MO. They're gonna sit behind that mic and run their fucking mouth and talk everything. They think they're gonna get paid talking about my wife or talking about my daughter. They're gonna give me riled up. But here, I know, and half the fucking Dabbleverse knows that's what they are. A fucking mouth with a dick in their mouth, and that's it. So why should I get myself worked up? I'm losing weight. I'm getting healthier. I'm living my life right. So why would I let them fucking tards get me riled up? They can't. Once I told you, this was fucked up. My thinking process was bad. Now that I got fucking right here, they'll never, ever, 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 ever be in my fucking head again, ever, because I got this right again. Because I was good at that shit, man, not letting fucking shit bother me. But then when I came here and I was off, everything that I put myself through made my head fucked up, man. So now that I left and I got my head right, fuck them. Joey's back here, so they'll never fucking get to me. There's not a fucking thing they can do. But I just know this. That's all they do is dick in the mouth. That's what they do, I'm Joey say, Joey C, he'd be on the side of the road with a dick on his mouth, he's got his face. That's right. I'm Comic X. Yeah.
So Ronnie Munn comes in with, if we could all get along, we could have a serious channel on YouTube and everyone could profit, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, you know what? You only could profit as much as the people want to give. That's as simple as that. There's just some shows that are going to get it, and it's usually the shows that get it have been in this industry for a long time. Comedians, former comedians. So it's proven fact. Everybody that gets the money has been a professional comedian or stuff like that. That they're in this field. So it's nobody that I've seen. Nobody that's come into this Dabbleverse with a small show, even if they grew big, made any serious money. Nobody. The same players are the same top dogs every year. And there's a reason for that, right? So,
Muddy has a good point here. Joey, they are ghouls coming for you.
yeah.
That's what we just saw on full display in Rocco's room.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about that Muddy. I if anybody is that dumb to actually come into my territory, I mean that's their stupidness. That's all I can say. Because they'll just be very dumb. And I like I said, I don't sweat none of that shit. They can come on anytime. If they got the balls to show up, which they won't. Trust me, they won't. 90% of them won't even show you their face. So, like I said, I don't worry about it. If that day comes, you'll see the results. I promise you. You'll hear the results about the results because it'll be a national fucking news. I promise you that. So, and watching me walk out of that fucking jail, fucking with no charges. That's the best part. That'll be the best fucking laugh of all time. While they're in a fucking slab, I'll be walking out with like, yep, can't help it. They came to my house. You want to see a grown man cry and scared? I'll show you how it works. See,
all in Minecraft.
All Minecraft, yeah, all Minecraft. But I'm just saying that's why I don't let that shit bother me no more because they ain't nothing they're gonna do. And if they could do something, hey, more power to them. Then it's my time. If they succeed, then it's my time, and I'm not afraid of that either. If it's time to go home, whether it's up or down, I'm ready because I don't know if it's gonna be up or down. I still can't say that. I can't say that. So
I have to agree with Reverend Wild Bill here. Everyone just wants drama.
Exact. Thank you. Finally, someone that fucking that's exactly what it is. The Dabbleverse is built for drama and lies. I mean, you know how many liars
and storylines. It's all built on storylines.
Storylines of lies. The
you
people that are
say lies. I when I say storylines, I'm referring more to the
guys that do shows
the wrestling aspect where everyone is mad at each other, but then when they get to these events, they're all fucking kikiing. And
I'm telling you, the very first event I went to, WATP, I must have had over 50 fucking threats from people. They'll be waiting for me in the lobby when I walked. As soon as I walked through that fucking door, I kiss you not on the hand. The guy asked Dr. Steve. They fucking put their hand out, they wanted to give me a hug or a handshake and asked me for my autograph and a picture. That the same guys that made some serious threat. The only one that did anything, but he did it still a pussy way, it was a bunch of guys there. I didn't know at the time who they were, but it was Dave Sarah, Kinky Loco, and I had a good time with Kinky Loco in New York at the DabbleCon. We got we hung out a lot. We talked a lot, and Kinky turned out to be a decent guy. But Dave Sarah, his claim to fame is how he fucking challenged me, and I didn't do nothing. Well, here's what he did. He ran past me. Now I'm talking wind sprinted past me, not walked up to me and tapped me on the back. Wind spreaded me with a Largo cop 5 feet away from me and Carl the other 5 feet away, hoping that he would get me to fucking start a fight with him. So 2 things would happen. One, Carl would throw me out and tell the cops to get me out of there, throw me out. And then I would get arrested because if I fucking hit one of them, I would be arrested. That's what his goal was. But he didn't do it like a man. He ran past me.
And you're in Largo.
And you're in Largo. The Largo police don't play around. They would have put my ass right to fucking jail.
Those are sheriffs, right?
No. They got their own police department.
I understand they got their own police department, but isn't it like the Largo Sheriff Department?
No, it's a Largo Police Department. The Sheriff's Department is Pinellas County Sheriffs.
Yeah.
So and these are all little cops that got something to prove. They're all small little cops, like fucking 5 foot fucking 8, 5'9".
Good morning, Jake.
The whole fucking Largo Police Department are all small cops, and they're always out to prove something. So yeah.
Your buddy's in the chat, Joseph. Jake's here.
Jake from State Farm?
Yes, Jake from State Farm. He's doing okay.
All right. That's good. Jake from State Farm.
They've got Coke muscles. Can't do shit without sugar muscles.
Exactly. I'm saying, to his credit, I won't say that he didn't. He did do that, but he did it the way he did it. He didn't do it the right way. He didn't wait to go. Hey, can I talk to you outside? And then swing on me or something like that. He ran past me, knowing there was a cop 5 feet from me, and called the other behind me 5 feet. And he runs past me. You're a fucking pussy bitch. And I'm like, yeah, I know, Dave, just like you. I turned to him. So, fuck
the Reverend says it best right here, dude.
Yeah.
They have the Napoleon complex.
Oh, they do. The Largo Police Department have the Napoleon complex. I'm saying, kid you not. And that's probably the one place that would write you a ticket for going 5 miles over the speed limit. That's how fucking serious they are. They're just really
damn.
You don't get no breaks in Largo, none whatsoever. Yeah, they're assholes. You get more breaks in the Sheriff's Department than you would from them. So Clearwater cops are good. Clearwater Police Department pretty good. They're pretty fair. So
cops are cops, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
at the end of the day, they got a job to do.
I don't mind if they do their job right, as long as they do it right. And if you're caught, I'll take my ticket. I'm not going to argue with them. If I was speeding and legitimate, and I know I was speeding, they come and tell me we got you going 21 over. Yeah, you're right. I was about 20 miles over. I'll take the ticket. I'm not going to argue with them. I'm not going to be mean, disrespectful to them. It's when they come up to you and they try to make demands that they can't do. But now the new law has passed. Now I think a federal judge has passed. If they ask you to get out of the car now, you have to get out of the car. You can't
really.
You can't refuse no more. No.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Jake Ronnie wants to know: have you wiped properly today? Don't know why, but he's intrigued with your bunghole.
He's intrigued with everybody's bunghole.
Gotta love Ronnie, man. Ronnie,
he likes balloon knots.
Ronnie is one hell of an individual.
He is a good guy, though. He is a good guy. You know, but yeah. So I mean, they passed that law now. They don't need an excuse to ask you to step out of the car. And the reasoning that the federal judge did that was because they feel more secure and safety. If they have to arrest you, they don't have to go. Your chance of running off. Your chance, they got a couple cops around you and they could get you arrested if you come up with a warrant or something. And it's purely they won on being it was a safety issue for them. But outside of that, you still don't have to talk to them. You don't have to. You cannot you can still refuse to let them search your car. They cannot just search your car if they pull you out. They have to get your permission or go get a search warrant. So they gave them that little bit, which is enough. I think they gave them too much. They should never have gave them that.
There's a question from Skull. Joey, can we address the fact that your mob show with Machete is named Blood and Honor?
No. It's named Honor and Blood. Honor and Blood. The reason Honor and Blood, because Blood and Honor would make us like we're thinking we're made guys. We did it Honor and Blood because we're honoring guys that cause a lot of blood. That's what.
Well, it was also a slogan from the Hitler Youth.
Yeah. Well, I don't. That's fine, but it doesn't say Blood and Honor. It says Honor and Blood. So take the Hitler stuff out the door. His was Blood and Honor. Don't worry about it. We're very sharp. I know we fucking did thorough on that one. So sorry to tell you, but you're wrong. It's not Blood and Honor. It's Honor and Blood. So reverse that, right?
This information was likely passed earlier, but why isn't Kahuna?
And next Sunday we're going to be talking about facts and fiction movies versus the movies that were on some of the real guys. The facts and the fictions that the movies put into the.
What movie are you touching on?
All of them. We're going to touch on all the ones like Goodfellas, all the ones that had made up stuff on guys that
that were pulling from the actual people.
Right. They like
so
one of the good ones. It was pretty close, but there were a lot of untrue facts in there. That we're going to.
You got to stretch the truth a little bit. You got to stretch a little bit.
But there were a lot of
Hollywood.
Right. So we're gonna decipher that. Some things in the Sopranos too that happened in the Sopranos that would never happen in real life.
Blue Rose. Yes, it was. I said it at the beginning of the show. Cupcake had his delivery, and as soon as he was delivering, he had to go pick up a load. So he wasn't going to be able to make it today. And as far as Kahuna had a visit with his doctor, his primary care physician, so he couldn't make it today.
He's going to colonoscopy.
He's getting his bunghole checked out. So there was
they don't do it the old way no more. They do it some kind of. I don't know what they do now. They do it a different way. As a matter of fact, I got to get one too. So
most cops were too weak to pass soldier camp, too dumb to go to college, too lazy to do a trade. Bullied ass kids. I agree with that.
Buddy's right. In the old days, cops became cops because they were bullied. That's the truth. And the only way they could get back at the people for being bullied their whole life in school is they became cops so they could get that power. And they would use that. Most cops went into that job in the old days with that mentality. Now they have to have a lot of college behind them to get. You got to have. It helps to get on the job if you got college background, and some departments require.
Why do you need a college background?
Some guys require criminal justice background on some of these guys. Man,
okay, so. Criminal justice, got you there. Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I could see. Also just going to the military.
And you know what? In today's with the cops, the mistakes they make because they, if you get a cop out of the academy and go ask him his local codes and laws in like their town, they won't be able to tell you half of them. And they learn all that stuff, but they don't even know. They don't know like the city code for this is the 36-4, in the book. And you tell them, you'll show them because there's guys that go around and carry the fucking the actual fucking the stuff in their car and show them, no, you're wrong. This is what 36.689 fucking dash fucking so means. And they don't even tell you. They can't because they're not really bright. You know what I'm saying? And some of them got in it because they was, like I said, just because they were straight bullied and it made them have muscles, made them strong because they got a badge and a gun. But you're right. They're just normal people. You tell them to put the badge and gun down and let's go take care of it outside. Most of them they won't do it. And they pile up on you 5, 6 at a time. I mean, I drive down anywhere in Tampa at nighttime at 2 a.m. You'll see 5 fucking squad cars for one person in the car. That's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous.
Good morning, Kai. How you been?
Unless there's an APB out on a license plate or a certain car, be aware for a certain car, known drug dealer in the area, possible or there's
Dude,
a known.
It's not even a drug dealer. It's just a regular Joe Schmo getting pulled over, and you'll have 2 to 3 cars for that one.
5 at night. I was out the other night, man, and there were 5 on one car, and it was like an old dude, man. I mean, what the fuck? He was probably going to work, or he was getting up in the morning to go fucking to the beach to do a fucking metal detector thing or something. You know what I'm saying? Like 3, 4, 5 in the morning. That's what I was. I mean, it's just brutal, man. And then if you're at the light and you're listening to them with the windows down, they're fucking brutal, man. They're fucking talking to the people like they're not even human, and that's the shit that pisses me off. This is what pisses me off with law enforcement. So listen, I know a lot about law enforcement on both fucking sides of the fence. And let me tell you something. Most of them are fucking douchebags, and that's a fact. So,
yep, probable cause is all they need.
Yeah, well, the probable cause is a fine area to fine stretch because if they pull you over and you go license and registration and insurance and everything checks out, they got no fucking right unless they know for a fact you coming from that they suspect you to come from articulate the fucking crime that you're coming from or you fit a description to detain you. Because if they can't detain you or search your car, but if you got no license and you say they run your license suspended, then all the probable cause there. They can rip you out of the car and tear that fucking car apart. But they try to do that shit when they get people pulled over. Oh, your license is good, license registration. Now that they changed the law, it sucks because I'm one of the people that if I know it's just a routine stop and they'll say, could you turn the car off, sir, and roll down your window? I'll roll my window down that much. That's efficient enough because that's what the law states. I don't have to roll enough for I can hear him, he can hear me. The radio down, that's an easy request. You turn it down, that's fine. But when they start to take the car, turn the car off and that shit,
Well, isn't turning the car off more of a safety thing so you don't just drive off on them?
But if they ran my license and they already know I got a license and insurance, what's the safety issue? I'm going to fucking go, what am I going to run away from? No warrants popped up. You understand what I'm saying? Or get out of the car, you need to sign a ticket. That's bullshit. I don't got to get out of the car to sign a ticket. I ain't got no warrants. And I'll tell them, I'm not getting out of the car to write no ticket. You want to give me a ticket, give it. I don't have to sign it. I'm not signing anything. I'll do it in court. And I tell them straight up. But if I've really my 2 early years, one of my early arrests, I got caught with something, but I was on, it was a situation where I was, in a county car, that's different. But I'm not gonna fucking unless I know they got probable cause. Then I'm gonna say, okay, no, I'm not gonna give them a reason to fucking jump me, handcuff me, and beat the piss out of me because that's what they do. They're pussies. Chicago cops will just dump you in a fucking dumpster out back after they beat the shit out of you. They don't give a shit. They're brutal, and they go 4 or 5 at a time while you're handcuffed. Same in the county jails. The fucking sheriffs in the county jail, they'll fucking take you out of the room, handcuff you, and beat the shit out of you. 10 guys will come and beat the shit out of you. That ain't justice, and that ain't fair. So it's Today now they change it. If an inmate gets caught, it used to be inmate gets caught fighting with each other. All right, they break it up. Both are guilty. They go to the hole, 30, 60, 90, depending on how bad, who got beat up. Now, if you get caught in a fight and anybody gets seriously injured, it's a new charge. They get rearrested. They're already in prison, and they got to go to the county fucking court for that, and they get added whatever the charges are. Whatever it carries, and they'll get the max. So, my daughter just called me up the other day and said 12:30 at night. A big fight broke out between these 2 girls. One was a lady boy or something. She said that, or wanted to be a boy. She's, she was definitely she's trying to be a man to one of them. And she was fighting with her roommate, saying her roommate stole something and beat. My daughter said blood was all over the place. That little black girl beat the shit out of this older white lady, beat her to a pulp. I mean, there was don't even know how she lived. And it scared a lot of the girls.
Where was the correctional officer?
At nighttime, there's only one officer, 2 officers assigned to each dorm. You got a dorm of 300 people. When I was in federal prison at nighttime, we had 2 guards at the whole fucking thing at night. That's it in the whole building. 2 for 400 people in the camp. Nighttime, you look at it, they don't put people on, man. During the day, you got full staff. You got the and in the actual, because you got in Coleman, you got the main prison, which is the maximum security. You got 2 of them, and you got the medium, and then you got the low, and then you got the camp. So the actual prison is where all the violence is at. I mean, like I said before, they would call over to the camp and ask for anybody that want to be custodians to go there every day to clean up just the fucking buckets of blood that they take off the floor for all the stabbings that are over there. And I'm telling you, horrendous. You have ambulances coming in there 8, 9, 10 times a day going over to the hardcore prison. And that's how many stabbings. You pretty much, if you go to a prison, I'm talking a maximum prison, your first thing you're told is you better make a shank and you better carry it because you never know when you're going to get stabbed. Those guys walk around every day. Nobody knows when they're going to get stabbed or something's going to go down. And that's a truth. The prison, that's how prison is. Even in the medium, you better make a shank right away and keep it in a good place. So, the low, most of those guys got a chance to get out within a year or 2, 3 years. So they're not trying to get into trouble. They're trying to keep peace. Camp, definitely you don't want to wait, because if you mess up at the camp, you're going to go to usually when you mess up the camp, just to be dickheads, they'll send you to the medium with the harder core prisoners just to be a dick. Or they'll put you on they'll put you on Con Air at midnight, fucking running you around all the way from fucking Florida to California, put you to California prison for 3 months. That's what they do a lot. They like to do that.
Or they'll send your ass out of the country.
No, they like to, when you're a hard ass, the feds love to take those midnight flights, Con Air, and like to take you around the world and fucking dump you somewhere really bad. That's what they're famous for. If you fuck with them, that's why they laugh at you. Fuck with me, and you'll be on a plane ride tonight, buddy. And they will do it.
Sweet home Alabama.
That's what they do, and they're serious. They'll take a guy who's fucking in there for a white collar crime and put him in California into one of the hardest core federal prisons just to fucking so he get his ass beat and get fucking raped. That's what they'll do. That's what they do. So, facts. So,
give me a second.
Prison system's fucked up. Trust me. I don't recommend anybody to go to prison. And if you got if you were a really good guy all your life and you just abide by the law and you believe in the system but something just happened and you did something that by mistake, could be a mistake you did, the feds get you and send you to prison for the first time. You got no prayer. If you go in there with let them see anything on your face scared, you're done. I promise you. They look for fucking people that are weak. This is what they're like vipers when you walk through a prison. They look for it. They want to see the weakness in you so they can fuck with you. That's what they do.
Good to know. And on that note, folks, on Joey's Prison Lessons, we're going to end the show.
Yeah.
I have a package outside that I got to go get.
Yeah,
thank you for tuning in. We'll be back Wednesday morning with the normal crew, hopefully.
And Wednesday night.
And then Wednesday night, Busting Balls, second episode. Hopefully,
and we got a surprise for some people on Wednesday night, so get ready.
Yay. Tomorrow, you can catch me with Spurg and Pineapple and Annie O'Ryan while we are discussing the book club.
Nice. I've never watched that show. That's on whose channel?
Spurg's.
Spurg's? I don't think I might check that out tomorrow. What time does that go?
12:15 to about 2:30-ish, give or take.
Cool. Maybe I'll check it out.
Thank you for tuning in, everybody, once again. We'll be back on Wednesday, normal crew, hopefully. I'll be back with Joey on Wednesday evening at 6:30 for Busting Balls. And like I said, tomorrow on Spurg Snake's channel for Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Fortune, right?
Wheel of Time
Wheel of
book.
Time. Yeah,
Wheel of Fortune's tonight for him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Put the link in for Spurg. I'll tweet it out. If you're following me on Twitter, you'll find me tomorrow. I'll have it tweeted out for you, Rev.
And the political channel.
And actually, Spurg's channel is in the description of this show.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of people eyes on the political channel. The more I fucking go out there, the more comments I make on Twitter, the more fucking people I I add to that. I'm getting a lot of eyes on my political thing. A lot of people are going back. A lot of the political people are going to watch their fucking shows. But my views and everything. So,
well, drop your plugs in real quick before we run the outro.
To, my other channel. It's Catalano for America 2028. I think it is. I don't know. I think that's what it is. I don't fucking know. You guys ought to find me. Go to fucking Catalan TV. Follow, drop, and look in the fucking thing where all the links are at, and click on it. I'm getting finally getting a lot of movement on my fucking. So let me tell you something. I promise you this. At best, I'm going to be on that fucking ballot. Now, whether I get any votes, I can't say at this point, but I will be on that fucking ballot. I promise.
Like I told you, get Florida, and you defeated half the battle.
We're going to get New York for sure. I guarantee you that, and a couple other states already. So, and I got a full phone page going up, looking for volunteers in every state. You fill out the form correctly, and then you got to go to your local election office to see what the rules and regulations of being a volunteer to go out and get signatures. You're responsible for that. Some states require that you be part of that you've already done this, and you're part of like a college kids that are part of an organization that strictly do that. It's all volunteer because I can't pay people. It's against campaign rules to pay anybody, because if I paid you to go out and get signatures, that means you're padding the fucking signatures, and I can get a lot of trouble for that. So you have to be strictly volunteer if you're willing to go out in your state to get signatures. But I tell you what, you do that, I get in office, I got a big surprise for all America.
Tune in.
2028.
That's right.
Breakfast with the belly bro. Breakfast with the belly bro. Grab your plate and clear the table because it's the end of the show. Thanks for